Hi, my tarot bumblebees, it's Ethany. Welcome back to my channel, or hello if you are brand new here. And I have had a very special delivery from the one and only Carrie Paris of the brand new Victorian Fairy Tarot. This is the indie edition. It was published through Llewellyn many moons ago, but this is the edition that's available now. Now, forgive me when I read, while I read the cover because of my dyslexia. I don't want to get it wrong. So this is by Lineria Weatherstone and Carrie Paris, and art by Gary A. Limpencott, and the artwork in this deck is so stunning. Wait until you see what is inside this box. It is beautiful, and I am obsessed with anything fairy, and I love that we can now get this deck again. So let's go and swap over the cameras and see what is inside this gorgeous box. This box is such beautiful presentation, and you can tell a lot of time and effort went into creating this. So on the inside we have, can you hear it? A faint phrase of fleeting melody, as if a tiny harp has been struck nearby, a haunting strain from echoing pipes that draws you through the bluebells, luminous in the dark, tiny hands tugging at your clothing and your hair. The fairies have found you. You know what? Honestly, depending on where you are at and the type of fairy, that could be utterly fucking terrifying. Not all fae are... I wouldn't be messing with quite a few of them. But that's true for any like spirit or land spirit or deity or however you view the beings. But yeah, I'd be very careful. So it comes with this beautiful thank you box. And see, I love how this is set up. Like, look, everything is so well done. I just have to show you. Right? So clever. You got the two decks in there. The book sits. This is just to like keep it in place. So yeah, we have this little thank you. So I'm just going to move this now that I've shown you. And we're going to open a little thank you. Oh gosh, I'm going to try really hard not to bugger it up. Okay, and there is a little Victorian Fairy field notes. And this can go into a lot of different elastic binder folders. I've got quite a lot of those because I'm a stationary hoe. But isn't it gorgeous? Like, look, it's so pretty. So we've got artwork through the whole, yeah, beautiful property of. And then we have these fairy postcards. And these are, of course, different fae that are in the decks. Bees. Gorgeous. So there's quite a few there. Didn't count, but it felt like 10 maybe. And a little bit of ASMR. Hopefully that's not too annoying. I've got to tell you, everything is so luxe. And this really, oh, it's the other way around. Really beautiful. I love that it's transparent. Silk wreath fairy cloth. So you can wrap your deck if you're going to be taking it somewhere to do readings, like outside where the fae are. Of course, remembering to be careful. You don't want to be led away somewhere and then be like, oh, yeah, well, there I go. never to be seen again. Okay, we have certificate of authenticity. Okay, now I'm just going to take everything out of the box. Just comes with this little cardboard insert. And I would keep, with these like special editions, I keep everything in the same box, even the probably not the field notes if I'm going to use it or the postcards, but the silk and everything will all stay in here so I know where it is. And I've done that with every one of my special editions for decks. So I'm going to show you the book after I've gone through the deck. So it comes with a mini and a larger version. Now I've got one of my Cosmic Wisdom tarot cards to show you that there is a difference in the size. So it's just a little larger. Oh my gosh, the peeling. Just a little larger than a standard tarot size. Really nice sized deck. We're gonna be able to peel some of this. Wait, see if I can. Oh, maybe not. Darn it. Well, I lied. So that's the larger version. And then the mini is so cute. I think it's the same as like a lot of the mini decks that are out from like US Game Systems, but I'm just going to check. So I just got one of my trusty Morgan Greers in a tin. And let's see. Oh, okay, so this is a little bit smaller. So if you know the Morgan Greer, but it's a really cute size little one. It's probably the same as the Hanson Robson, maybe. The boxes are simple little 2-piece. Yep. She's clumsy. 2-piece boxes. And because everything about the deck is on the larger one, there's nothing on the outside. Boxes can cost a bit to produce. I know that one all too well. So I'm not pressed about it being these simpler boxes. We have a lovely matte gold edging for both. And then the back is the same for both. And I believe this is the same as the mass market backing. It looks very familiar, but I actually do not know where my Victorian, do I? I'm going to go see if I can find the mass market. I must have known that I was going to be doing this soon because I literally went to one of my drawers where all the decks are and it was the first one I freaking got out. So this is the Llewellyn version and this is the backs. So the backs for the Llewellyn version are not the same. I love that these are reversible and I love that the colours are richer. So already pretty happy about that. This is not in any order whatsoever because I have used it before, but that's to give you a bit of an idea. And we can see here, oh, actually, I can get the actual card out. The titles of the cards are different. I love the font that they've chosen here. It's very fancy. And as you can see, the cards are more vintage with this more sepia toned artwork. I'm sure if you really want to get the mass market, like the Llewellyn one, you could probably find it on, you know, Tarot Marketplace or something like that. But it's probably very, very hard to get a hold of. So I'm going to go through the deck together side by side. And even this feels a little more yellow, which is crazy because I just got my, well, not just, but when I got my samples done from the same printer for my mini deck, for my money cards, and the big one. The same thing happened. One was more yellow, one was more white, more blue, and the other one was warmer. It was crazy, but oh, wait. I don't know if you could hear that. Conjure. So they are borderless. And as you can see, we don't have classic Rider-Waite-Smith titles. But we do have the numbers, not in Roman numerals, for those of you who aren't into Roman numerals. I tell you, the tarot really helped me learn Roman numerals. The Empress. And if you are a fan of like Lady Cottington's, is that it? Connington's. Victorian fairies. I have a few books of like Victorian art. This is definitely for you. It's not Froud Faery, which is, I'm very, very connected to Froud type fairy. It's in my blood. But just the way that he and his family see Fae is, oh, wait, ready. I think my dog just ruined that. Okay, all right, I'll stop. The cardstock is lovely. It is a beautiful matte laminate, but it's not too ultra shiny, and you can't see fingerprints, which is fabulous. So what I was saying was that, yeah, this is very Victorian, you know, that Victorian era in the Western, you know, the United Kingdom and Ireland, England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, which is my ancestry. Love that this is fortitude. I love that this is the strength card. I'm actually going to turn, I think, the postcard into, I knew this was the Hermit, into, I think like a magnet or something. Hello, bees. Bees. Gorgeous. This is so beautiful, this Wheel of Time. It's a show I actually have to get into and watch. I've just got very little time and an awful lot of work to do. The Magistrate. It's very serious. Vision. I would not be chill at all if I was hanging by the feet on the spider's web. I would be freaking the heck out. Death. Isn't that beautiful? This funeral. I mean, it's not beautiful that there's like a dead bird, but I love this representation of the mourning. Gosh, I talk about this a lot, but David the Gnome, I still can't watch that show without bawling my freaking eyes out. It's like a core sad memory from like Inside Out from my childhood. The last episode of that show absolutely would send me into sobs just thinking about it. Temperance, it's so beautiful. Ah, yes, the Goblin Market. Goblin Market. The Burning Oak. I love actually unsticking cards together. The stars. Like when you have a new deck. Oh, come on. It's so beautiful. And the little deck is perfect for travel. I actually have tins that I've ordered in bulk that I would absolutely pop this little one in if I was traveling with it and leave the little cardboard box behind. The world, don't step into that fairy ring or you are going to have to make a bargain or something. Okay, so then we move into the court. Now I do want to let you know they are different. So heralds we have, which are pages. So spring. Then the knights are the same. The bun, hang on. Queen. And then the king. I'm going to take a, oh, actually, I can't remember. All right, we're going to have to look because I can't remember what the blinking thingamajiggies are. Okay, the court's 74. Because I don't think... Okay, there we go. I was going to say wands is spring court. But I wasn't sure because cups being the summer court, it could have been the other way around. But maybe that's because in Vancouver, we have so much, I mean, it's raining right now. We have so much rain in the summer. In the spring. And then autumn and swords winter. That I would, swords and winter, yeah. So that's, there we go. So this is wands. Now that I'm going to stop rambling. It's so pretty. This artist. So lots of blooming flowers like cherry blossoms and dancing and movement, which makes sense with the wands. Oh, yeah, that's right. And I really like that this is bigger because it was cute to have, you know, at a size that was smaller, but you just get a little bit more art. And I'm really, I mean, I've said it many times, I like big decks and I cannot lie, but I liked being able to see the art. Oh, now I really want to go and shoot my bow and arrow. I wish I had space to set up my own targets because I have the equipment. I mean, I want to live in that. I really do. I'd be very happy to live in a tree. Okay, so we have the summer. Thank you for bearing with the sticking cards. So these were as well a couple of the postcards. I'm thoroughly enjoying peeling them apart. This lily as the Ace of Summer. And we have the lilies in, you know, the Rider-Waite-Smith is a symbol that is enduring. And these are strawberries, but the strawberries have also got the flower on it still. It's so gorgeous. This is the perfect, I would absolutely use this deck in the spring all the way through to summer for sure. You could use it all year round because it is connected to the seasons, but here winter becomes, I don't know, maybe I should look at working with it all the way through the year. Love that. I have built many a sandcastle in Australia, let me tell you right now. And it was always a race against the tide. I miss the beach very, very much. So gorgeous. So there's no, you know, cups. There's not anything that's going to tell you anything else. So having the guidebook is pretty essential, especially if you're going to be reading it as a tarot deck and not necessarily a deck that is a tarot, but you're reading it more as a card deck and not the tarot. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. It's a gorgeous Ten of Summer. But once you know what the suits are, it can get pretty, you know, it's pretty easy. But I will show you in the guidebook, it's about the plants and the animals that are with the Fae, and the clothing that the Fae are wearing and what they have on them, you know, from their wings to the colours. That is going to tell you all of help you with the meanings of the cards. I knew this was the Two of Pentacles. Some of this is coming back to me with working with the original. I'm so glad they were able to print this. I think I've already said that, but I'm so glad that they were able to get it. But I'm making a solid mess on this table. Let's fix this because it's beginning to... Yeah, but there is very much a different vibe of this deck and, yeah, say the Frauds, which is how I definitely see more nature spirits, but I have so many Fae decks. If you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, you know that. It's actually one of the themed videos I've got down on my to-do list, which is quite long, is all of my Fae theme decks, because I have quite a few. And I did work at a store called the Pickled Faery and Other Myths when I was a teenager, so. And it was an eco fairy. Australia, okay. I love this. I hate guns. I'm really not a gun person in any deck. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But I just don't like them. But I get why it's in this one. Usually that's a massive no-no for me, but that's okay. It's one. And I do get it. What a different Four of Winter, which is the Four of Swords, than normal, right? Normally we see this tomb or a mausoleum, like a church. It's not a mausoleum. Is it a mausoleum? Oh my gosh. And there's stained glass and it's enclosed and it's protected from the elements. But here, this rest or having to take shelter is literally more of a survival thing. It's a really interesting interpretation. So I can see how working with this deck I would love working with this deck for myself, because it's enough to pull me out of, I know the card meanings, like the back of my hands, actually probably better than the back of my hands. So it'd be nice if these kind of decks are really great to get me out of my own way, my own head, have me read the books, have me really scan the cards, what's jumping out to me, how do I feel about it, to sit with them in that way. So that's really cool. There we go. That's the last card. Okay. Behind the scenes little bit there, my poor Nintendo Switch just took a fucking tumble as I was trying to get the book out of my triple stacked bookshelves. Don't come at me, I'm an author. But I wanted to show you the difference. This was the Llewellyn one, and this is the new one. I mean, look at the beautiful presentation. And this is really sweet as well. Okay. In the glorious reign of Her Majesty Queen Victoria. Dedication. Oh, Arthur Rackham and J.M. Barrie. Well, I believe in fairies. Because why not? Come on now. I'd rather believe there's magic in the world. The flowers. The guide to the cards. 1 and 3 cards. Tatiana's Dream, the Dance of Happiness, and then we get into the mages. And we have this, come away, O human child, to the waters and the wild, with a fairy hand in hand. Yeats, of course, Golden Bell. And we have the Fool, when you get the card, and in a nutshell. In a nutshell. So I'm going to just put that there so I can show you if it was the same. For those of you who don't care, you can skip ahead. So it looks like there's a little bit more at the beginning. Yeah, so there's more in the newer book. So there's a little bit about the structure, which is the same, but not as much in the older ones. I'm saying this, when did this come out? 2013. So there are the spreads as well, and a little bit about the flowers. Okay, so it's been split up. Okay, so it looks like there's probably the same information, which is great if you did not get to get a copy of this deck when it was out. And this is, oh my gosh, it's over 10 years old now, so not in colour. And yeah, it looks like it's exactly the same. So if you missed out, good news is that you actually get a better looking, a sexier book about fairies, which is a bit weird, but wrong kind of book. And then we get to the minor and it's the same. So we have that lovely full colour. And then the bibliography, of course. Gorgeous. I'm really glad that this is, I keep on saying it, so thrilled that this is back on the market, and go snap it up while you can, because I'm always one of those people that if I like it, I'm going to try and get it so that I don't miss out. What a blinking slam dunk of a deck, right? Like gorgeous box, presentation, beautiful cards, so gorgeous. I have a place where you can go and find the deck in the description box, and I would love to hear if you have this one or if you have the original, what you think of it. And if you could leave a little thumbs up and a comment, because that really helps my channel. And I will see you beautiful, beautiful tarot bumblebees next time.